Hey, welcome back to edtech by Meera, and in today's video we are going to learn how to build a Captcha using, or rather a Captcha generator using Python 3. So very simple, just go to the shell and write pip install Captcha and you're done. It will install the Captcha. Now, by the way, what is a Captcha and why is a Captcha? Captcha is a distorted image with content which is used to tell the difference between the computer rather, the difference between a human and a system, or rather a human and a robot. And this actually is like a authentication security mechanism that will prevent automated systems, etc., from attacking and reading distorted characters in the picture when they give this Captcha test to users. We want to make sure, the system want to make sure that they are faced with a human and not an unauthorized system or a robot. Okay. So after we pip install Captcha, what we do, we have to import some libraries. So we import image Captcha. So from captcha.image, import image Captcha. Sorry, I have a bit of cold, so my voice may not be loud enough. I'm sorry about that. But I wanted the week to go uninterrupted. That's why I'm still doing this tutorial. Okay. So you create a variable called image, and in that you'll be using the image Captcha function to give dimensions to your image. Yeah. So I give it a certain dimension for the width and give it certain dimension for the height. That's totally up to you. Here I'm giving like 290, 280, whatever, and a height. So this is by using the image Captcha function, and then we create the image. We store that value in your image variable. Yeah. So that part is done. What else you need to create? So basically Python is about creating lots of variables and using functions, and this one is a very, very simple Python function for creating or generating a Captcha. So then remember, in a Captcha, it's like a distorted image with some text. So you need a text also. So you make a variable, create a variable called Captcha text. This is for your image Captcha. And then you use some text. In my case, I'm using edtech by Meera because this is what I'm known by for my channel. So I write edtech by Meera. You can write anything else, whatever you're known for, or whatever value you want to give. So remember to use it as a string because it's a string value. And then you create another variable data. Now in that data, what you'll be storing in this data variable, you'll be storing both the image and the text. Because for a Captcha, you need an image, a distorted image and a text. So image, so data is going to be the store what? Image and the text, and for that you need the generate function. So image has already been created above, so image dot generate function. In that, what do you write the parameter? Obviously the data is going to be the Captcha text that you already given the value of edtech by Meera. Now what do you need to do? So your image is created, the data value has been stored already. Now what you want to do, you want to save that Captcha image, right? You want to save it to a file, and remember, for saving to a file we need to use the write function. So we use the write function to save it to a file and give the file a name. So we have two parameters here in the write function. So image.write, because you're going to save the image. So before saving the image, you need to write something there. You need to use the write function there, and then give two parameters. First parameter is going to be the text, the Captcha text, and the second parameter is going to be the PNG or the JPG, whatever file name that you want to save the image as. So in this case, I want to save the image as captcha.png. So remember, whatever value you give here, in that a particular value name, the image file will be stored. when you're writing it to the file. So I'm like saying captcha.png, it will be stored as an image, and it will be shown here. The file name will be shown as captcha.png. Remember that. Okay, so that's quite simple. This was the simplest of all the Python tutorials in the project. So we just run it. And for more such tutorials, I'll be doing loads of them. Make sure, if you've not already subscribed, subscribe. Okay, we've got an image here in the file. It's called captcha.png. There you go, edtech by Meera. It's like a distorted. This is called the Captcha. So the captcha.png has already been generated. Yay! Now you can try with different names, different content. And then play with different dimensions and make fun with it. So it's already there. And in the main PNG, as you can see, very simple, few lines of code. You can play around with this. Not a problem. And as we already know that it's really very important to create CAPTCHAs to secure your site, and go and Google and find out lots of other sites who are using different types of CAPTCHA images, and have fun with it. So you'll get more idea about how and why the CAPTCHA is generated. There you go. I'm just checking where all the packages have been. There you go. This is a shell in which I already downloaded installed the CAPTCHA, and then we also check if all the dependencies are installed or not. Here, if you go to the dependency, there you go. CAPTCHA is already a dependency here as a Python packager. Remember, we imported the CAPTCHA and it's showing here already. So that's automatically done.